Hey everyone, I'm Sally. Welcome to Sally Smokes. Today, oh boy, we are going to be talking about one Mr. Repzilla coming out of the left corner at 480p. That was not planned out. Anyways, we're going to be talking about I'm going to be responding to what Repzilla has to say here. And I liked Repzilla. I did. I do, in a way. Kind of, I guess. But we're gonna be responding to what he has to say, and Mister, the fuck, Mister. Oh, what's his name? I'll put it in the title. You know the already. I guess you've seen the title, anyways. So let's just see what Repzilla has to say about the Rob Gavagan situation. And I'm warning Repzilla is pretty disgusting for this. Like, pretty disgusting. Probably not for the reasons you think. You're gonna say, "Oh, you're just a fan of Rob Gavagan." No, just wait. I know I need a trim between here. All right, but this video is too important. All right, to put off before I fix my eyebrows up. Okay. Uh, so yeah.
Yesterday I put out a video, Rob Gavagan, Abuse of Power.
The audio may be skewed. Nothing I can do. But still, you're going to be getting the information that I'm giving, all right? So deal with it.
Now, this was a heartbreaking video for a lot of people. And to give you a brief summary of the situation, so far as I...
Yeah, I imagine it was. It was almost heartbreaking for me until I found out, just what was really going on here.
No, there is nothing to do with underage girls or anything like that. What it more seems like is just...
Now, that's something I am happy that he said. Thank fuck for that. Because he's about to get very dirty.
He's very pushy with boundaries.
As a matter of fact, with that, never been with an underage, or never, the girls are never underage, right? And if you don't know about this situation, look up the last video I made. Jesus. On this channel, it'll tell you everything about the situation, exactly what's going on, and my firsthand thoughts on what Rob is doing. But now here are my thoughts on what Repzilla is doing.
Very creepy with some of the words that he says, and it does look like he is purposely going after many of his viewers to solicit images from him, which is bizarre because since I put this video out, there's more viewers that have came out that he's also...
Okay, so first of all, Repzilla never clarifies here whether or not there are screenshots of these girls' conversations with Rob. So who really knows if they're just looking for attention from a creator who is very good at what they do, and they know they have a very strong fan base, and they... Hopefully nothing gets into my drink. Blew stuff off my phone. It's on the ground there. Tilted too. I don't want to spill my water. Speaking of which, who knows if they're being honest or not? Why are they coming out after the situation? And you can't use the excuse of, oh, well, deleted the conversation, right? Did they really? Or maybe they did. I don't know. Shit, I'm revealing, my full hand. Well, I don't think Repzilla is going to respond to this. I would be playing chess, not checkers, but I feel like I'm small enough of a YouTube channel. Repzilla would have no reason to feel threatened by this video. At least I'm small for now. So I'm just going to come out and show my hand. First of all, if the accounts were gone, why aren't there screenshots saved? That seems like something that you would save screenshots of. So that's still odd, and that's a situation where it's like, well, who really knows now? If the conversation was deleted, why would you do that? The YouTuber you know and love messaged you this shit, right? Big YouTuber, a pioneer of the scary story, murder mystery type, You know what I'm saying? Whatever they call this genre, that type of stuff. He's a pioneer or the pioneer. He's like he pretty much is the godfather of it on YouTube. He is the godfather of it on YouTube. I'll go far enough to say. And, he's also funny as fuck. So why would you delete the screenshots? That's a bad excuse if that ever gets used. I'm just putting that out there. So did they or did they not show you the conversation with Rob? Zilla.
Asked if he could pay for their inappropriate images as well. All so far of age, nothing underage, but it just seems like why wouldn't you just go to like an appropriate website for that? Why wouldn't you just like support somebody's OnlyFans page or something like that?
So this is where I'm unsure of what I myself am saying. First of all, paying for someone's OnlyFans versus, maybe going to a fan. With his mental issues, who knows if maybe he wants to see if there's some kind of care or love he can get from fans going through depression like he is. If he has a family, like he said, or like it has been said, which, oh man, is it a bad thing that his family, him having a family was leaked? I don't know. I think it kind of isn't, but I wouldn't want to put them too much in the spotlight. Mention the wife and not the kid, at least. At least mention the wife and not the kid, okay? Because, you don't want the kid to get found out somehow. If the wife does, probably the kid will, but if the wife does, and that's less of a problem than the kid. I don't know. But still, even if he had a kid, that's irrelevant. It's more about the wife and their relationship at this point. I think the kid part did not need to be leaked. I think that's stupid. I've just actually developed this thought. I started just thinking about that now. But, shit, who knows if he wants to feel some kind of security? I don't know. Maybe that was dumb what I said there. I'm just looking at every single minuscule, even abstract detail. Something that, is like, this is probably not what it is. I thought there was a person in the window that was a reflection of my arm. Is there somebody in there? Huh? Somebody in there? I don't believe so. No. Anyways, I have it up against the window here. It's warm. It's toasty. I'm gonna be rolling my pajama leg pant things up.
It seems very odd for him to turn to his own platform in this way. He has yet. And which he should have.
He should have gone to OnlyFans or Pornhub or something like that. Hentai Haven, whatever it may be. But he didn't. And this is the situation now. So I can understand that.
This situation at all, but his manager.
By the way, if you think what I'm saying right now is the thing that's disgusting about Repzilla that I was talking about, no, that this isn't what I had in mind for this video of it's coming up here. It's right around the corner.
Somebody that's saying that it's his manager did respond to my tweet. One user says, I just find it real odd that Rob's video producer is speaking out on behalf of Rob and his wife instead of, Rob himself. And it shows a clip
Hopefully that cup stays there. But all right, cup.
Here of a guy named Scott saying, I completely agree with you. She's
Scott Kinmartin.
Well aware of everything, and they are fine because she knows the truth and nobody else knows their dynamic. Now, what that tells me there is maybe that they have some sort of open relationship, but that doesn't excuse, him soliciting these types of images from his fans and the people.
So, I hope Repzilla does not listen to hip-hop or rock and roll. Or really any other genre of music. Because how many artists do the same thing? They're players. They always talk about, they're going to get with their fans. I hope he doesn't listen to any music at all, because chances are whoever he likes is that type of person that will get with their fans. I hope that nobody that came out against, speaking speaking out against Rob Gavagan, this horrible monster. Well, speaking out, I guess they are, yeah. So no need for the quotation thing. But I hope that they don't listen to any genre of music either, all right? Because chances are those people you listen to in the music industry would try to do the same thing with you. Except they'd try to get it for free, and they may not even be as respectful. They'd be more player about it. So you better not be a fan of anybody, is the moral of the story here. You know, I mean, come on, Rep. Come on. Do you listen to hip hop? I hope not. Anyways, continuing on.
People that he employs, of the people that he's paying to do work for him. They didn't know this. It's even if they did have a consensual, open relationship where this was okay, he hid this fact and made it and misled people and made it appear that he was a single man. When you're saying this doesn't answer or debunk what Jupe is.
I mean, it does seem a little bit like he doesn't mention it. Nobody thinks it, but whatever. Here, I'm going to keep my head big here because, you can still see hear what he's saying on the tweets. And as far as I have seen, he has not misconstrued anything he says. Sometimes he takes out a word so that he can do better in the algorithm and will put it on screen instead, because he doesn't want the algorithm to hear him saying that word or whatever, And so, like, nude, he says, if there's a nude, he says inappropriate image or porn inappropriate, he puts up he'll say, like, inappropriate, content or whatever. So, yeah.
Said about Rob's wife seeing her post. I want Rob to succeed and move past this. I do. But something isn't adding up, to which Scott says, what about her seeing the post? He showed her, and they moved on. You don't know their agreement or relationship. Two consenting adults, period. And I do want to say that even though that these two adults might be consenting, the many other girls that he could solicit inappropriate images from or asked to pay for these, he didn't tell them that he was in a relationship. And from what
fair enough, but it's not extremely big of a deal. All right? Maybe I'm a douche for saying this. No, I'm not. It's not extremely huge of a deal. It's just like, he didn't say it, But whatever. At the end of the day, I got to be inappropriate with my idol, so I'm happy. If they agreed to it, then guess what? First of all, you're saying they were unaware. And it sounds like Repzilla here may be withholding information that about fans that actually did, do the inappropriate photo thing with him. In which case, maybe I think he's smart enough to know. Well, I can't really say, that they pressured him. He pressured them because really he was polite and not that aggressive at all about it, and. It's their decision at the end of the day and their own mistake, but I'm going to say this, and it's going to, be like, I mean, why would you point out they didn't know he was married? I mean, I guess, like, it's okay to point that out, be like, he's married and he didn't tell people, but at the same time, it's just like, in the way he's wording it, at least, it sounds like someone may have done it, and they, in which case it would be their own fault. I don't know. That's a little bit iffy right there, but continuing on.
I've seen they would have not done this had they known that he had a wife. Scott replied directly to me saying he never cheated on his wife. As one of his best friends, I wish you'd get your facts straight before smearing someone and their livelihood.
Threatening their livelihood.
Did you bother even reaching out to him before?
Even threatening. He goes that far.
Pushing this as facts.
Side note.
I said my focus is helping give survivors a voice.
Okay, so while this is buffering, that is the most disgusting thing I have heard from Repzilla and makes me go, what a piece of shit. All right.
Regardless of Rob's relationship dynamics, all of the girls.
How disgusting of a person do you have to be to say survivors? Survivors of what? The fuck? Survivors? What did women have had their penises what women have had penises forced inside of their vaginas, all right? Those are survivors. They made it out of that situation and got through it. Those are survivors. These people were asked if they would send nudes for a payment. That is completely disgusting that Mr. Rep here has said that. That is disgusting. He is trivializing women who have been raped and killed. Boys who have been raped by men, women who have raped boys or other or younger girls. It's completely disgusting all around, no matter how you look at it. That is sickening that he would say survivors and then defend it. Defend it, which he does here, or not even go over it or why he said survivors, really. Like, it's so disgusting. I'm trying to think of other ways to express how disgusting it is, but I can't put it into words. He is trivializing rape so that he can be this white knight that's just like, oh, I'm standing up for justice here. Okay, that is disgusting.
That he solicited inappropriate images from are deserving of transparency because not everyone is comfortable with what you are insinuating.
So does that mean that somebody did do it? That's their own fucking fault. They should have asked questions. Oh my god.
Their stories and feelings matter. Going on to say, the majority of women he solicited inappropriate images from were under the impression that he was a single man. We're not even going to discuss why it's dangerous to use your platform as a dating service or a...
The only thing it's dangerous for, okay, is because, first of all, why aren't we going to discuss that? Why aren't we? Why are you avoiding that? Is it because there is nothing dangerous about it except for the YouTuber themselves? All right? Maybe someone could lie about their age. You know? In which case, there'd be evidence for that. All right, you know, that could be dangerous, yes, but not. It's all dangerous for Rob, and not for, you know, the girls. Like, why aren't you going over? Why aren't you discussing why it's dangerous? Why do you want to avoid that topic? I don't understand. Are you trying to be a little conceited here? Is that the right word? You know, a little sneaky about what you're saying?
Inappropriate service. He has a responsibility as a creator to
Porn service.
fans. He responded saying survivors in all caps. He's never met any of them.
And he highlighted it, survivors in all caps, as if he was baffled. Why would you say survivors in all caps? What? Because they're not survivors of shit. Okay. Doing a Rob Gavin their shit. Like how he says some stuff. I don't know. But they aren't survivors of shit. They didn't survive anything. They survived an Instagram message, maybe, or a Snapchat message. Oh my god. That's crazy. Wow. He messaged them. I hope he asked to pay for their nudes. I hope those girls are all right. I hope that they, you know, oh god, they're gonna have to go through counseling after that. Shut the fuck up.
These people or touched any of them. This cancel culture is more disgusting than the...
Yeah, he hasn't met or touched any of them. Exactly. This is my response to Kinmartin. Good job on your part. Good job. Really. Fucking fair enough. I'm on Scott's side. I'm on Scott's side. What?
Attention-seeking...
Allegations.
Not consenting adults.
Allegations. The attention-seeking allegations. Yeah, it seems like that at this point. You know, it really does. I mean, fair enough. You know, trying to be a white knight. It seems like you're just trying to be a white knight, get attention, and get likes for being that. You know, at this point, it really does seem like attention-seeking allegations.
Exchange anything online or not is none of our business. His wife deserves transparency, and she has it. I said, you don't seem to understand. Doesn't matter if he's met any of these women.
Yes, it does! Yes, it does! Yes, it does! They're gonna be like, he's just being an angry asshole. You're freaking out. No, it's so fucking stupid. Rep is literally trying to make it seem like these women were raped. Okay, at this point. That's what he's making it out to be, it sounds like, almost. Like, it sounds like he can't choose whether he wants to go full on with that or not. It seems like he doesn't want to appear completely stupid, but he wants the fucking, you know, support that he will get from this. I mean,
matters that he allegedly leveraged his position of power to obtain inappropriate images from fans and women working for him. We're not going to...
It doesn't seem to me like he used his power at all. He just asked. The only reason you could say he's using his power that he apparently has is, what, could he fire Jupus? She can choose to stay or leave. What could, she's a fucking great artist. I'm sure she can make money without him. Ah, fuck my arm. There's a reason that Rob, subscribed to her Patreon, if that's the right term. Is that what they say? I think so. What did he use his power and influence over the fans? All he did was ask. The only reason you can really say that he did is because he's famous, and it could be like, oh, well, now I'm a fan of him, so I gotta do it. But really, that's their fucking decision. He didn't use power at all. What? Okay.
Validate Jupus, proud for her speaking out. And if any of you guys want to read Jupus's...
Proud for her speaking out. Proud for her? Wouldn't it be proud of her? Anyways, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there with the grammar side of things. But you're fucking stupid. Anyways, Mr. Zilla, oh my god. He's trivializing the situations where women have been raped. Actually, and making it seem like this is comparable to that by calling them survivors. Someone who's made it through cancer, they're a fucking survivor. Somebody who was raped and in a dangerous situation, made it out of it. That's a survivor. Made it out of it on top. That's a survivor. All right? Someone's held at gunpoint. They live. That's a survivor. 50 Cent is a survivor. And guess what? He's a player too. I wouldn't doubt it if he's fucked a fan or two. Or more. 100,000, million, whatever. I mean, holy heck. How dumb can you be? Repzilla, you're just being a disgusting piece of shit here. Please, if there is a woman who has gone through sexual abuse, go to the comments, message me. I will put your story, or I will keep you anonymous and all that stuff. But we can set something up to where we can explain to Repzilla here how disgusting it truly is that he did this. How disgusting it truly is. I think it needs to be put into perspective for him. Okay? It needs to be put into perspective for him. And if he doesn't respond to this, especially if he sees it, which, I'm messaging him this stuff on Instagram. My first messages were very respectful. Now it's time to be pressing. Okay? If there's evidence of him at all seeing this shit, guess what? Then there is an immediate issue. There is an issue here. All right. On top of that, it would be better for him if he did respond, because, this is serious shit that's been put out on the internet that he is doing. This is more serious than the Rob Gavagan situation. Him trivializing actual rape, murder, whatever it is. All right.
Tweet longer. I will also pin that in the comment section. Within this tweet, you'll see other stories from other...
And Jupus has it pinned. I don't know if that's because of the current situation or just for clout. I don't know. Maybe it's just to get the truth out there. At the end of the day, these aren't very heinous crimes. It doesn't seem like it. I feel sick. Okay. I'm in shock. I read through this twice, honey. I'm gone through this overall. Gone through what? You haven't gone through shit. All right. Miss Caitlin Kingston. Okay. You haven't gone through shit. All right. Because this isn't shit. All you have to say is no. Those TikToks where they're like, turn your head left, then right, then go faster. Keep going, That's what you got to do. You haven't gone through shit. Yikes, that is gross. I'm so sorry, Jesse. I hope you're doing all right. That's not that gross. He just asked. And guess what? Nothing came of it. So, motherfucker has a whole wife and child hiding in the shadows from the girls that trusted him. What instead of fuck. I wonder if Repzilla censored the fuck into what? I don't know. Or maybe that's actually what they said. Cranes, yeah. First of all, yikes, that's just hope you're doing all right. Oh yeah, I'm sure she's been traumatized. I mean, sure, maybe if the relationship that they built up, look at that. Look at that. Is that like, oh, it's just barely, that would be perfect right there. Just, I don't know. Anyways, I think I got it. Anyways, never mind that. Just fucking distracted. So, you know, I know she's gone through so much trauma though, because Rob was acting a little weird. Oh no, and whole wife and child. First of all, the wife thing, we've already gone through this. The child thing, the child has nothing to do with it. It's none of the child's fucking business, okay? If he really does have a wife and child, none of our business, all right? It's between really the wife and him. And so far, again, it's been agreed upon and stuff between the wife and Rob, as we can see. Now, another thing I forgot to mention, some other things here. I'll actually cut this and go to the regular camera. Okay. So, like, another thing I forgot to mention, or didn't think of mentioning, oh shit, what was it? It's the, give me a sec. Oh yeah, the periods of time where he hadn't talked and stuff, to people or whatever, hadn't messaged them back, he wasn't posting either. He has talked about his depression and stuff, I mean, you can look at his live streams, and see, like, look at the, video, just look up Rob Gavagan, what happened to Rob Gavagan. I will put a link to that video in the description. It paints a good picture of that situation, but it seems like in that regard, Repzilla might have not done all of his research, either, and so yeah, and it really makes you think, like, how trustworthy is Repzilla or any commentator channel now at this point? He is ruining, commentating, commentary channels because of this. Like, he's ruining the credibility of other commentary channels by trivializing a very serious thing, and using it to his advantage to get support. Repzilla, it is completely disgusting that you did this. Like, you're a piece of shit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? It's very shitty that you did that. See, I watching the few other videos that I did, I think one, or like, I've watched probably 3 in total. I loved his unbiased perspective, and I thought that he had one with Rob. But after thinking about it, it's clear he does not. He does not. And if you guys want me to do more research on Repzilla, let me know in the comments, and I will look through a ton of his other videos and see how biased or unbiased he may be, or the skewing of information or whatever. I will try to look for it. Just let me know if you want me to do that, and I will do a video on Repzilla entirely and talking about whether or not he's trustworthy. I will go through that, to make sure that you get the information you need to decide whether you want to stay subscribed from him or not. I'm unsubscribing and unfollowing on Instagram because holy fuck, what a disgusting piece of shit from what we've seen here. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Let me know what you think of what I said, what Scott Martin said, or Scott Kinmartin, what you think of Rob Gavagan's side, what you think of Rob Gavagan as a person versus what he did, maybe, as a person, I think he's, a pretty good person. He just did some weird, kind of creepy shit. He sounded creepy with some of the stuff he said. Believe me, and being someone who will not withhold information, regardless of my being a fan of them or not, or the likes or dislikes, he, worrying about that or the algorithm, he had said, I love you so much or something like that, or love of my life or something. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But at the end of the day, Rob didn't do too much wrong. If he was trying to get into player attitude, so fucking what? All your favorite rappers are those things, unless your favorite rapper's NF. I don't know, that, but maybe not everyone. Chances are, if you listen to music, you hear songs about sex and that stuff, in which case you should be completely disgusted as well. I feel like the same people that will come out against out about Gavagan doing what he has done will be the same people that listen to Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Imagine. It's probably true, actually. You know, like, I thought I found a good one. I thought I found a good YouTuber. Oh, but how I was wrong. So, yeah. Anyways, if you want to check my music, you know, link in the description, you know, or my reaction channel, or my ASMR channel, you know, whatever it may be that you're interested. My Instagram, YoungBoySally, you know, where I live stream and all that stuff. You can find it linked below. And yeah, do let me know what you think of this shit. I mean, share this video with Gavagan fans all around, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Man, okay. Hopefully, you know, Repzilla will come out saying what he said is wrong, but who knows if that will even be a tactic to, you know, seem like he's, now that he's been called out, using it as a tactic for the backlash that could happen from this, you know. Who knows at this point? He seems a little dishonest, or at least disgusting, you know. And like I said, you know, they ain't okay, listen, if Gavagan messaged you like that, you aren't a survivor of shit, okay? And if there was more serious stuff that Gavagan was doing, don't come at me with that stuff, because why wouldn't it be talked about, alright? It sure would get more views if it was talked about, and it would be exposing the truth. So, who the fuck knows? Mr. Zilla, you are a naughty, naughty boy. Anyways, that's it. Sally is signing out. Stay safe. Whatever. Peace. Gonna go unsubscribe and unlike.